was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. And they will
What's up, big face?
chance to return this one as it's through the end
What
zone
you doing?
for a touchback.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'm disabling the video to conserve power. How can I see you? Yeah.
I can't see you. Now I can see you.
Huh?
Now I can see you.
Okay, there you go. I can see you too. What you about to eat? Meatloaf?
Yeah.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon.
Meatloaf sounds good.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive.
That is washing clothes.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
I appreciate it.
Now, 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle.
Magenta pink, look at them lips. I see it.
Still good yardage.
I see the lipstick on you.
Here's Mixon, and he'll go down right around the 47.
Pretty.
2nd and 1, people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly.
It's called Dreamy Magenta.
Pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, it's called Dreamy Magenta.
Okay.
Dominic has Dominic also got one, but hers is a different color.
Yeah.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. And he hits his target. Kenny Stills. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Remember, they tried to get the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional
Classic
way,
nude.
and it's much more successful as well.
Cool.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. In on the tackle, Kamoko Toure.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from
How's
the
your day?
field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 20 times in a game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken
But at least you
out
still
of the
got to speak to some of the kids, right?
No gain that time, and it leaves them with
Oh, you didn't speak to nobody?
We didn't speak to anybody.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Here's Cousins.
And
He's got it.
Cool.
Touchdown, Giants. Giants take it
Okay.
down and score the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, if you can get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
A couple of Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so basically there was like 2 green ones, and then I got 2 green ones, 1 white, 1 pink one, pinkish, lightish pinkish one, and then I got
First down, Mayfield.
so I think I got
This one caught by Isabella.
2
And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
What is it?
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
Daquan Jones in on the tackle there. Jones on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a big priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Okay.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield gets this one to Hill. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Okay.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
Fourth down.
2 long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Now it's Dillon. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid
like you guys had lots of
conversion and defensive pure frustration. Ball up to the 35
I appreciate it.
they come up on 1st and 10.
Daddy will try to stop by and see you guys tomorrow, okay?
Carry, it's Kamara.
All right.
Down after a pickup of 8.
I love you.
2nd and 2.
Mwah.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Running with Kamara. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Nothing our score after 1.
With the score, Giants 6, Cowboys nothing.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now a carry for Dillon, and he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down in distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you're thinking, man, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to the big guy to pick up the first down.
And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points points on that drive, this could cost them.
Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
Second and 5 now. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. A toss left, Mixon, and he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try to get this running game going.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Add the gain here to the previous play. It's better than 40 yards total.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's another 1st down, and that'll be a gain of 21 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. And this one incomplete.
Oh, come on,
To
man.
hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he'll get it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, the first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will bring it back. It's a 6 and a Giants touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
8 yards on the pickup.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. Joe Mixon, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role in those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
But someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. K.J. Hamler returning it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. 15. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run with Evans. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And some room to run now. And he will bring it back. It's a 6 and a Giants touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Mayfield down. Over the middle, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more there and another first down. And Mayfield with it once more. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You bring back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Having awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many
syllable
syllables.
word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Man, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. On third down, here's Evans. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided. And now the young man has it. It's a fake. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss right. Mixon with a first down and more. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Joe Mixon with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time. Week 1, oh good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in Week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And 2 sides of that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down at the 21-yard line. Here's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. They'll try and run it. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Charles, you look at that run, and in your garrulous and loquacious manner, how would you break down the nifty-nasty that occurred when that was bounced outside? It was almost Machiavellian, wasn't it?
The capricious dichotomy of their play calling is almost a non sequitur. And Brandon, I have to say, my friend, the ubiquitous cacophony of your ostentatious, sycophantic ramblings have left me in a state of ennui.
You always have to one-up me. I thought I was bringing the thunder. I had to look those words up all morning, and then you do that.
49-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield and going deep downfield for Boykin. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Cowboy first down.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And he finds Stills, complete. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know, are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes, Coach, say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit no matter what the battle is.